Meghan Markle and Harry accused of arrogant desire as Piers Morgan lashes out. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have been accused by Piers Morgan of an extraordinarily arrogant desire when it comes to protecting their privacy while also promoting their brand and taking part in interviews on their own terms. Meghan and Prince Harry's desire for privacy has been compared to Greta Garbo's request to the media to be left alone and outside of the limelight by ITV host Mr. Morgan. In a scorching opinion piece, Mr. Morgan attacked the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, who he claims want to have their privacy cake and eat it. Mr. Morgan said Ms. Garbo shunned interviews, stopped attending premieres and awards shows, refused to sign autographs, and didn't even respond to fan mail in her search for privacy, which eventually worked. Meghan and Harry, Mr. Morgan continued, stepped down as senior royals and relocated to California to gain more freedom from the public eye and press scrutiny. However, Mr. Morgan added, they can lead exactly the lives they want. They're free. But it turns out that being left alone is the very last thing Meghan and Harry wanted. After a few weeks of silence in the immediate aftermath of Megxit at the end of March 2020, Mr. Morgan said Meghan and Harry issued a flurry of announcements throughout last year regarding their new lucrative deals, charity work or personal news. Mr. Morgan recalled the Duke and Duchess of Sussex were photographed paying tribute to the fallen on Remembrance Sunday at a cemetery in Los Angeles and have recently issued an intimate picture of themselves to announce they are expecting a second baby. He continued, amid all this endless self-promotion, they've been engaged in a furious indignant war against news organizations, especially the British press, complaining about intrusion and inaccuracy, and filing lawsuits to protect their privacy. I've watched all this with increasing disdain and repeatedly ridiculed their obvious double standards and extraordinarily arrogant desire to want to have their privacy cake and eat it as they exploit their royal status for huge financial gain. Last Friday, U.S. broadcaster CBS released a 17-minute-long episode of The Late Late Show with James Corden, which marked Prince Harry's first TV appearance since he stepped down as a full-time working royal. Speaking to his friend and TV host, the Duke shared personal moments about his family, including his son Archie's first world crocodile, and the present he received from the Queen over Christmas. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex have been particularly careful with the amount of news and pictures of their son they have put out since he was born on May 6, 2019. The couple introduced Archie to the world 2 days after his birth with a photo call held within the walls of Windsor Castle rather than by stepping out of the hospital with him. They also never revealed his godparents and have shared only a handful of snaps portraying the toddler, including an artistic rendition of a photograph taken before Christmas by Doria Ragland. Mr. Morgan, critical of Harry's decision to take part in The Late Show, said, on what planet does the latter think he's on that permits him to continue pleading for privacy when he's spilling his guts about his family on a bus tour of Beverly Hills? On Sunday at 8 p.m. ET, March 8 at 1 a.m. GMT, Prince Harry and Meghan will further open up in an exclusive joint interview with Oprah Winfrey. And, according to 2 teasers released earlier today, Oprah was given the freedom to touch upon any topic she wanted. In one clip, Oprah says, I just want to make it clear to everybody that there is no subject that is off limits. The TV host also asks Meghan, whose reply has not been included in the teaser, were you silent or were you silenced? The interview is set to last 2 hours and to be split between a face-to-face chat between Meghan and Oprah before the pair is joined by the Duke of Sussex. While some royal watchers believe the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's plea for privacy can't cohabit with their public appearances and interviews, others think there isn't a clash. Royal biographer Omid Scobie said on Friday, following the release of The Late Late Show's episode with Harry, I don't know how many times this needs to be said but seeing as it comes up in my mentions every day, let's do this again. Privacy means freedom from unauthorized intrusion. It is the right to choose what you share with others and what you don't. That's it.